Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to... Oh, that's a good start, isn't it? Choking on here, choking. Hope you are keeping really, really well. Happy New Year. Welcome to my first live of 2021. And this is a great live that you want to watch today. This is the 7 essential steps to achieving success in your life and business. And I can't wait to share this one with you. This is one of my key passions on doing this. So if you are here live, please do pop a hey in the comments. Come and say hello. Join in with the live, ask questions of me. So yeah, just let me know that you are here. Say hello. Right, let's just see what we've got. Hey Jane, how are you doing? If you're catching up on replay as well later, do a hashtag replay so that I can get to see all your comments and see what you are enjoying about the session today. So okay, this one, like I said, is one of my favorites. So when you're looking for success in your life, your relationships, your business, 90% of it, at least 90% of it, is your mindset. And if your mindset is in check, then you are going to be unstoppable. Now, the thing is that mindset work isn't a fix and kind of leave it situation. It's one of those that we do have to constantly work on our mindset to make sure that, it evolves to support us as we grow. So if you are fed up of doing all the things that you think you should do, but are still not getting the results that you desire, if you're confused, if you're stuck, and you don't know what the next steps are to move forward that are, and it's kind of making you a bit anxious and restless and unfocused, then this one's for you today. Oh, good. I'm so glad, Jane, that you are doing really, really well today. Yeah, and we've got our sessions later on today, so that's exciting. I love it when we have our group call day. So what about as well if you, one of the things that's kind of coming up for people at the moment is that you may be working all of the, oh, hey Chantal, lovely to see you. Glad you can join me. So maybe you seem to be working all of the hours and just not moving forward. So you just keep finding that you're working harder and harder and harder, and all that does is leads to more uncertainty, that lack of clarity. Then the thoughts go around your head that everyone else is succeeding but you. You start comparing yourselves to others out there, and all of this comes from a place of fear. So let me know if any of those things are happening for you right now. Do pop a note in the comment and let me know. So one of the things that I'm finding is coming up. So I've got my 7 essential steps to get you the success that you want this year. Number 1 is to get super clear on what you want. It's really important to have and to set goals. That's about knowing where you're heading and moving with intention and direction. This means that you will reach your goals faster and you can see your progress along the way. Now, if you give the universe mixed messages, so if you've got loads of stuff going on in your head and you're not sure what you want, it's going to deliver mixed results for you. If you're confused about what you want, then I can guarantee you that the universe is also going to be confused too, and it won't know what to deliver to you. So your vision and your forward planning helps you to create more money and more success by literally having your desires right in front of you. Now, here's me saying that, let's get super clear, but actually I know that not everyone has a clear vision for their future, and it's okay to do that. Oh, my light's just cut out. There you go. I think it's got a bit of a loose connection there. I might start flashing or something in a minute. But yeah, so Chantal, you're usually moving forward, though it's unclear what the destination is. Okay, well, I hope some of these tips that we'll go through today is going to help you with that. So, like I said, it's not always that easy to have a clear vision. Not everybody knows what they want. And what, you know, when actually I ask people, well, what do you want? What do you want to create? Then actually we sometimes have a bit of a blank. Now, I want you to take that as it's great to have this blank canvas to start off with. You know, because it does actually allow you to have like a whole world of possibility to open up for you. It allows you to start feeling optimistic about your future. And, you know, I think we all need a bit of that right now. It also helps you to understand where you might not be living your dream life just yet. And then how you can move a step closer to doing so. So I want you to actually, you know, when you're in this kind of conflict and you're not sure what you want, then I want you to just start off by making a note of all of your ideas of what you want. And actually, if it's also easier for you to make a note of what you don't want as well. So which parts of your life do you simply love to be living right now? For example, you know, do you love your workouts? Do you love kind of going for a walk in the open air? Do you have an awesome home? Do you love where you live? You love the area that you're in, you know, or your relationships? Or you might just love that, you know, the way that you set your morning routine, and, you know, set your intentions in the morning. Whatever it is that, you know, make a note of the things that you really love about your life right now. And then what elements of your life do you not love so much right now? So, you know, that might be sitting in your office all day. It might be spending all day on the phone, or doing paperwork, or sitting in traffic when we're actually allowed to go out. So make a note of the things that you don't love so much. And then what you're going to do, you're actually just going to pick one goal out of there, just one thing as your goal. So when you've kind of mapped all of those things out, making a note of what you want, what you don't want, what you love, what you don't love so much, you're going to pick one thing to focus on. And that's going to challenge a few of you, I know. But we're going to just focus on one thing just for now. It's only for now, not forever. As Helen Pritchard says, as Helen Pritchard would say, it's only for now and not forever. So think about getting really, really specific, really, really clear on what it is that you desire. That one thing that you want to create right now. Otherwise, you might end up with getting a result that's not right for you. So number 2, you're going to feel into it and you're going to become obsessed with that one goal. This goal has got to light you up. It's got to be something you really strongly desire. It's that heartfelt desire. It's got to be something that you feel, not just think about. You know, what we desire to create is often, it's not the same as the kind of the physical thing that we've decided to create. So you might have said about money, you know, you want to create money. That's your desire, but actually it's not the money itself, it's the feeling that money gives us. What does money allow you to do? You know? Yeah, you followed Helen Pritchard in the past. Yeah, she always says that statement. And it's true, you know, we've got to pick one. So, you know, sometimes that's less easy to do, is to pick that one thing. But I'm going to encourage you to do that one thing today, Chantal. So I want you to now think about, how do you want to feel? And what ways can you think of to create that feeling right now? Because the more you can create that feeling right away, the more you will enjoy your life along the way. And the more of this feeling that you will then continue to attract. So make the decision that this is then what you want. You know, so how are you going to feel, and make that decision that that is what you want. And then you're going to get obsessed about it. You've got to get obsessed about your goal and your vision. Your goal should utterly consume you. You know, I want you to be constantly thinking about what you want, setting your intention, visualizing it, because make sure you've got to write it down. You've got to make sure you write it down. So set your intention, write it down, visualize it, feel into it. You know, how bad do you want it? Let me know now, have you got goals already, and how bad do you want that goal? Is it just a so-so? Or is it, no, I want that really, really bad. Because that goal, it needs to be that you want it really bad. Let me know in the comments now if the goals that you've got are kind of so-so, or do they set you on fire when you think about them? Because I want you to get them to be, you know, that they are literally, you think about that goal more than anything else. You talk about it all the time. You feel it happening. So Jane, you've got the goal in clear vision and I want it badly. Yay, yay, yay. And we are going to get you there because you're on my program and you are going to be getting there. In fact, Jane, you came up in my dream last night. I don't know what was going on, but you came up in my dream. So I know full well that over the next couple of weeks, by the end of the 12 weeks, you will get your dream. You will get your goal. So you've got to really want it badly. So change your passwords, write your post-it notes, put notes about it everywhere. So you are forced to think about your goal endlessly. And yay, I know, whoa, it made me think like that too. What was I thinking of? But it was all good. It was all about your success in the next few weeks. So I think it was a premonition, not just a dream. So when you've got any doubts come up, I want you to be, you know, just walk around and chat your affirmations. So, you know, get your post-it notes, reiterate what your goal is. Whenever you're sort of having a bit of a dip in the mood, get your post-it notes back out. I've got them in front of me, so I see them. So you want to be doing it every day. You know, how bad do you want it? And really, really get passionate. Because think about this now. If you've got, let's just say you've got two people that were running a race. And one did everything that I've just talked about. You know, everything that I've said above there, they've done all of that and they became absolutely obsessed with winning. And the other one had the same level of fitness, did the same training, but didn't do the other stuff. Who would you bet on winning? Who would it be that you bet on winning? Because I know who I'd bet on winning with that. So I want you from now on, back yourself from now on and get absolutely obsessed with your goals. Okay, on to number 3. This is about visualizing. You probably know that the brain doesn't know the difference between fact and fiction, what's real or imagined. So when you're visualizing, you're tricking your brain into thinking you've already done what you're already seeing. You've got to see your new life. You know, when you imagine something vividly, you know, when you visualize it, you're actually training your brain to actually change its biochemistry and record whatever you are visualizing as an actual memory. So this means that when you imagine something vividly and with emotion, you feel it as well, your brain chemistry actually changes as though the experience was real. And your mind records it as a real memory. And that's not, you know, just me saying that. There is actually, you know, it's scientifically proven. And there's actually, you know, a biological way that we do this. It's called our reticular activating system. It's actually one of our filters and it selects what will be noticed and given attention to by the conscious mind. And without this RAS system, our reticular activating system, we'd get totally overwhelmed. So, you know, your RAS system looks for everything in your environment that matches and reinforces your thoughts and your belief system. So if you're looking to buy a new car, all of a sudden you start noticing a certain type of car. It's like your inner GPS system. And if you want your GPS system to work to your advantage, i.e. noticing opportunities that are going to take you closer to your objectives, you've got to program it accordingly. And the best way to do that is by visualizing your goals. Use all your senses. You know, what will you see, hear, feel when you've got it? Make it so compelling. You know, you've got to visualize exactly what you want to happen. There was a note this week in one of my groups actually that somebody visualizing realized that they were making a mistake when visualizing because they were imagining all of the things that could happen, i.e. of it not going to plan, you know, being realistic because they didn't believe in it. So, You've got to forget that. You've got to actually program it how you want it to be. So this is your future you're creating. So create it the way you want it. And then the visualization, it works in alignment with the law of attraction, and it gathers energy. So it makes things happen. You know, we have to be on the same vibration to the things that we want to draw in. And what better way to do that than to trick your brain into thinking you already have it? So energy goes where your focus goes. You've probably heard all of that before. So the more that you can get really specific about what you want, and then the more you visualizing it happening, the more all of the kind of universal energies will align to give you what you want. So make sure you make visualization a daily discipline for you, and really commit to doing it fully. Let me know now, does anybody do that already? Is that something you do already? Or, a lot of people kind of say, oh, I can't do it. But, it's imagination at the end of the day. It's imagination. Okay. Number 4, act as if you have it already. Now, you've probably heard of acting as if. It's not quite the same as faking it until you make it, which is more about pretending you're something that you're not until you convince yourself that you are that. So acting as if is actually stepping into the person you truly are right now, ahead of you being it. So I want you to think about becoming the person you want to be right now. So you live and breathe that future version of you. You experience and live it before you actually have it. So you're going to step into that person. You're going to speak it. Act like her, behave like her. Make all your decisions from that place right now. It's only your limiting beliefs, your own limiting beliefs, that stop you being that person right now. It's why the work I do with women helps remove those limitations at a deeper level. So if you've got anything come up when we do these types of exercises, make a note of them. If you've got that self-doubt that comes up, then make a note of it, because this is going to block you and you'll find it difficult to get your results. You can start self-sabotaging when this stuff comes up. You might have a crisis come up, you procrastinate, you get sick, or you get tired, or, you don't start sticking to your commitments. You don't do the work that you've got to do to move forward, or you go off track. This is all down to the, your self-sabotaging things. So the sooner you can get yourself into the mindset of a successful person, and be that version of you right now, the sooner you will get the success that you dream of. You've got your daily, your weekly and your monthly habits. You start doing those, you stick to it, the sooner you will be a success. Chantel, so you read a short text about your future life every morning and night. Absolutely, I love it, doing it like that. So Jane, you're getting better at it. Yeah, it's good. It's setting your intention about how you want it to be. We can't sort of, sit and moan about the life that we've got when we're the ones that can choose the life that we've got. We're the ones that create it. So we've got to create it how we want to do it. So number 5 is about mastering those thoughts and those beliefs. This again is a really key part of the work that I do. Because what we think and feel the most is what shows up in our life. So what you choose to focus on will grow. And that goes from good things and positive things to negative things too. So, if we're worrying, we've got that self-doubt, the guilt and anxiety that comes up. That what we focus on, we'll get more of that. And often when we set those intentions, and we can get those little resistant thoughts actually coming up. They might pop up. All sorts of doubts and worries and negative thoughts will pop into your head, and awareness is key. So let me know is if that's something that you've had, you know, that where you've been kind of visualizing, getting you some clarity, and then all of these other stuff starts coming up. So just let me know if that is something that comes up for you, because awareness of it is key. You know, what are the results that you're getting in your life telling you about what's really going on inside you, what's really going on inside your head? Because it's your results, you know, what you're actually getting that tell you what your real belief systems actually are. The crux is that what you think you become. Yes, yesterday it's pants. Yes, Sarah. You know, make a note of them. Because what you keep thinking, that is what you become. You know, you keep yourself small through fear. Life is a mirror and it reflects back to us what we believe. So your limitations are just a reflection of you. You know, it's a reflection of what your strongest belief is. It did come up for me, Jane, but after working on it, I've cleared those bugs, absolutely. And we've obviously got more work to do as well in the programme to make sure that they are away. So if you want to reach your goal, then you can't spend the next 30 days. You've set your goal and then you can't think of those the times opposing what you want, thinking that you can't get it, that it's not going to happen, that you're not good enough. You've got to 100% believe that you can do it. You might not have it yet, absolutely, but you've got to believe in your ability to do it. You've got to believe you've got the resources inside of you that can actually do that. And then you've got to do whatever it takes to stay in alignment with what you've asked for. And that's why it's a core part of my work, because I build self-belief in my clients. I build that self-belief so that they know that they can do anything. Because before that happens, you know, they can stall many times. You know, they can move forward and move back. So I get that self-belief up so it's consistent. You know, when you work on that self-belief and you keep focused on that no matter then what knocks you, you will be able to keep moving forward. Because don't forget, you know, things happen, life happens, doesn't it? So, but you really can't move forward and step into your true potential if you are still surrounded by this old stuff in your mind. So when you feel your vibration drop, which does happen, you know, I want you to immediately, think about what was the thought, the feeling, the belief that had come up that caused your mood to dip. And make a note of that. And actually, if you'd like any help from me in removing these limitations, you know, full stop, then just drop me a note, because I will soon be opening up some slots, one-to-one slots in February. I only have a couple of one-to-one clients at a time. So I will be opening that up for February. So if you want to get rid of those limitations at a deep level and consistently make sure you haven't got them anymore, then please do drop me a message, because I will be opening that up very shortly. Okay, on to number 6. This is one that really stumps a few of you. Number 6 is let go of the how and just allow. What we do, we get so focused. You know, we put the goal in and then we think, how have we got to do it? How have we got to do it? When we try and work out the how, we get in the way of other stuff, the universe, doing its magic and helping us. Because people can set their goals way too small, because they get so concerned about how they're going to actually do it, rather than just declaring what they really, really want deep down, and then trusting the process. So by setting your goal, by setting your intention of what you truly want, then it will open up opportunities and possibilities. Think back to the RAS system I've just talked to you about. You know, so when we are focusing then on what we want, all different opportunities and possibilities come in our path. You know, because you never know how your goals are going to manifest. You have to trust you know, that's what's going to happen. Because otherwise what we do, we have that tunnel vision. We have that tunnel vision and we're not letting all other things, you know, allow us to actually get our goal. So I want you to now just say what you want out loud. Affirm it. And then you're going to, you know, say, come on, universe, this is what I want. This is where I want to be. And thank it, you know, so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then you're going to get excited about your goal again. Because then what happens are, you know, when you get real tunnel vision and you're thinking that, you know, of the how, you're only thinking of one route to it. Where actually how our goals can happen for us can be lots of different possibilities. So let go of the how and just allow whatever opportunities there are for you to get your goal to present themselves. And then on to number 7, you're going to take inspired action. Because this is the other one that we don't do. It's not enough for us to ask for something and then just sit and wait for it. Though that would be really nice, wouldn't it? We actually have to take the action. It's like you set the goal, you go, right, okay, I want to be healthy and fit. And then you don't take any action you keep on eating the same old crap and you keep, you know, you're not doing any exercise. So you've got to take inspired action. You've got to take the right action to move towards your goal. It's not enough to just go, right, I've sent it out there now. Universe, do your magic, and then, you know, expect it all to happen. It'd be great if that did happen, but it doesn't work like that. So what I want you to do now is to look at that goal. And, you know, think to yourself, how will my goal be fulfilled? How am I going to get there? Break the goal down, the big goal down into manageable chunks. You know, think about how you're going to, you know, what do you need to do? How, you know, to move towards getting that goal. And then you're going to pick the first step. You know, so because sometimes what we do, we go, right, there's my big goal. I want to be at £1 million by the end of the year, or whatever, you know, your goal is. You know, mine is to have £100,000 launch this year. So if I want that, that's my goal. Where I am now to £100,000 launch, you know, that might look at too big a step. So you have to bring it down. Bring it down to, well, what's the first step that I can take? What's the one thing that I can do today to move me closer to that goal? And then you're going to look out for all of the signs and opportunities presented to you that will help you achieve that goal. Like I said, sometimes we get that tunnel vision and think that there's only one route. So open yourself up to possibilities. Be open to anything that comes along your path. You do not know how much that's going to contribute to your goal. You know, again, if I look back at me, for instance, I didn't think that I would be a best-selling author last year. You know, I didn't have that down. I didn't plan out to be a best-selling author, but opportunities came through to me that I took. I thought, yeah, that's a brilliant opportunity for me to do that. And actually, does it fit into my bigger picture? Well, yeah, it does. So yeah, great. I'm going to take that opportunity. So look out for the signs and the opportunities that are presenting to you that are going to help you towards that goal. And just open yourself up to those possibilities. So there are my 7 essential steps to you achieving your success in your life and business, you know, this year. And for me, they are crucial steps. So let me know in the comments what your biggest ahas of the day's session, of this session are. Let me know how you're going to put those steps into action. And if you really want to get inspired, if you really do want to ignite, you know, reignite your passion for your business, and, you know, so you've got the pathway to create the freedom that you started your business for, you want to get clear on your goals and how you can actually reach them, then do DM me and we can set up a conversation of how I can support you to do that. And also, lastly, I'm running a free vision board masterclass on Monday in my Facebook group, Boss Babe on the Rise. So come and join in and let's map out your vision for you. Okay, what have you got there? Oh, Chantal, you're reading my book. Fabulous. You're reading one person story per day. Yeah, great stuff. I hope it inspires you. So I hope to see you on Monday in my Boss Babe group at the Vision Board Masterclass. It's going to be really exciting. It's going to be practical. We're going to actually be doing some stuff. So come along if you're not in Boss Babe on the Rise. Do actually come over and join in. I have lots of things going on in there, so please come and join me. Have a fabulous day, guys, and I hope to see you again soon. See you later. Bye.